Skull and Bones has faced a lot of delays since its development started in 2013, meaning the game has been in development for roughly 10 years. Was all this time really well spent? I'm Cliffhanger DK, and today we ask the question, is Skull and Bones worth your hard-earned gold coins? This game was made by several Ubisoft studios, and they described the game as a co-op pirate open world action RPG experience. To be honest, I was very surprised when I realized that the beta literally ended less than 48 hours before the release of the game. I'm not really sure how much they thought they would be able to fix in that short amount of time, considering they already had 10 years to make the game. In that time span, Skull and Bones has gone from being DLC to the excellent Assassin's Creed Black Flag from 2013, to being an MMO, and now finally to being what you see here on your screen, with your eyes. Overall, I guess the game looks fine. The graphics are not mind-blowing, and it will definitely not melt your hardware. The gameplay you are seeing here is on PC, with all the settings cranked up, and unsurprisingly with these graphics, it runs just fine. It's not that the game looks bad, but it's very obvious that they want the game to be playable for as many people as possible. So graphically, this is a far cry from the fantastic looking Avatar that Ubisoft released last year. I understand what they're going for, but given that I have seen what they can do, it is also a bit disappointing, to be honest. You may have noticed that I have not spoken about the story yet, and that is for a very good reason. It is next to non-existent. You are a random, voiceless pirate. You have no personality, you have no story. Your guy is basically just a guy. You are not really going to be invested in any of the characters. I assume this is by design. Seeing as this is a live service game, more on that later, I guess that was to be expected. And honestly, Ubisoft is not known for their amazing stories. Usually, when a Ubisoft game is good, we play it for the gameplay. I can't name any major side characters in a Ubisoft game from the last 10 years, but I can tell you that a lot of people are still playing Rainbow Six Siege, and that The Last Prince of Persia was very critically acclaimed. So we would hope that the gameplay is good, right? Well, let's start with the positives. I think the game does a great job with the atmosphere. There is no distracting minimap, you simply navigate by a compass, the hub areas themselves have some decent atmosphere, and the sailing itself feels great, which of course is important with all the sailing you do. Overall, considering the game just came out, I saw very few bugs, definitely nothing game-breaking in the long run. All in all, you spend most of the game either upgrading your ship and your pirate, or sailing around and battling ships or shooting your cannons at towns. And that is all the gameplay there is. From top to bottom, this is a live service game. There are no pay-to-win transactions from what I've seen so far, but the game is not shy about selling you cosmetics. And of course, all the cool ones are bought with the premium currency that you buy with the real money. We already have a year 1 roadmap, and every completed mission will give you a pop-up screen of stuff you have unlocked. If the game truly delivered on its promise of being a great pirate game, I could forgive this. But for everything the game is, I cannot help but think what the game is not. This is not a successor to Assassin's Creed Black Flag from 2013. You do not board ships or raid villages. You literally shoot your cannons to take down health, click a button and watch a clip, followed directly by a splash screen of the resources you got. To think that Ubisoft did a better pirate game more than 10 years ago is honestly baffling. Almost 10 years to make this game, and they still left out the best parts of being a pirate, aside from the sailing. Even finding and opening treasure chests is uneventful, with your guy literally just opening a chest, and a lot of logos of resources just written across the screen. When I first started the game, I was really hoping for something exciting and great. Though I'm sure some people will get excited about the customization and the sailing, this is really not the pirate game I wanted. The atmosphere, when it is there, is good. does not have half the cool pirate things that Black Flag did, such as stealing, fighting, drinking, and boarding ships with your guy. And all the awesome things your character should be doing is simply reduced to a cutscene or a QuickTime event. All in all, Skull and Bones is great if you are into sailing around with your friends or customizing your pirate ship. Everything else is just done better in other games. I don't recommend Skull and Bones at full price. If the game interests you, I would wait for a sale. Those are just my thoughts. I would be curious to know in the comments what you think. Is this game for you? Will you buy it or try it via the Ubisoft subscription? If you found this video helpful, leave a like. It really does help and support the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.